Hello, hello, and welcome back for more hair-raising hijinks and stupefying shenanigans down in the wandering warrens and rain-soaked ruins of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. And some valuable lessons were learned on our Seeker's last trip into the dungeon. Lesson 1, super high torch meta is the new meta, because that shit works harder than Chris Christie's belt. Lesson 2, grave robbers are not as terrible as they used to be, despite the fact that their poison dart dot ability is still more useless than a surfboard in Nebraska. And lesson 3, Hellions are the queen shit of Fuck Mountain. Seriously, they are so badass that I think I may be pregnant with Karen Murphy's baby. That's how badass they are. She has impregnated me from afar, which is odd because I'm a dude and she's fictional. And still, while that may be the strangest thing to happen since Schwarzenegger and Emma Thompson finished filming Junior, it is in fact the case. Junior, by the way, not only a terrible movie, but proof that Emma Thompson, I guess, adheres to the Michael Caine method of role selection, which, if Alfred the Butler were to explain, would go something like this. First you take the great roles, then you take the good roles, then you take the roles with a paycheck, Master Wine. Something along those lines, anyway. Also, my Michael Caine impression may be the worst I've done, except for possibly Katharine Hepburn, which is also terrible, but I digress. Also of note on our last mission, Michael Caine aside, we did bring home another legendary bracer, which means that one more Hellion is going to be punching in the Karen Murphy category, which probably means that it's a veritable baby boom headed for the Hamlet. So before everybody takes off on maternity leave for the next couple months, I guess maybe we should head down to the embarkation point here and see if we can find ourselves a mission. I don't really want to tangle with the formless flesh. You know, that would just be greedy. I mean, seriously, that would just be greedy. We already have a Wrathful Bandana that we don't use, I'm pretty sure. What are you? A Blasphemous Vial. Bonus accuracy or speed of range skills, bonus to blight and stun. Actually, don't we already have one of those? I think Karen, or rather Susan McAllister, may actually be wearing one of those. She is, in fact, wearing one of those. So, no real need for that either. Book of Holiness, just bad. So maybe let's do a middle, maybe we do a veteran rank dungeon then and bring old Hopfrog along to sort of cut his teeth. Stress Hill while camping is not amazing. Moonring is bad. With the new light level changes, I think a dark run would be tantamount to suicide. A Sun Cloak actually has some tangible benefits though in the new darkness. Activating 3 infected corpses is irritating, but not necessarily a run ender. If we're gonna do a short mission, you know, we need busts. Yeah, I think that actually is gonna be the deciding factor. We need busts. This quest does not offer busts. So yeah, I'm gonna do the short mission, and if we're doing a short mission, we're definitely gonna bring along Hopfrog then. So let's get a team of level 3 guys here and see what we can do. I'm not really liking the looks of this. Hopfrog is gonna be sort of a dedicated 4th position guy. We would need a healer of some variety as well. But just sort them by level, please. Thank you. We could get Murphy up to 5. That might actually be a drawback, though. I think we wouldn't mind keeping Karen Murphy around to maybe bring somebody else through a veteran level dungeon. Yeah, honestly, I think that's probably a better play. And for that same reason, we might not bring Bruenor. Arya Stark could absolutely go. Florence Nightingale has to go. So that's, I mean, that's not negotiable. We need somebody to heal this wreck. I mean, somebody's got to keep this train wreck on the tracks. So, Fagin then, and I'm guessing... I don't like Bruenor. We could do Django, but I think Django's probably getting fired. I mean, we already got a bounty hunter, and... it's interesting. We could... I mean, Garrett Jax is definitely probably getting fired, which sucks, because I do love me some of the Weapons Master, but I think Django may be on his way out as well. Arya Stark can... you know what? Let's go for Bruenor. This is a short mission, and I don't really like the amount of damage we have available. It's a little suboptimal, but I think with Simpkin's stress... Or Simpkin, I'm still calling him Simpkin. I'm sorry, Hopfrog. I'm so used to my poor broken fool that now that he's gone, I'm beside myself at loss. I don't know what to do. But with Hopfrog's musical abilities, I think we should probably be okay. We're not going to get a camp, but we should be able to keep our stress low enough to not be problematic. So let's get to work. We're just going to provision this. We're going to go, we're not going to camp, so let's just take 1 full stack of food. 2 shovels is probably adequate, and we'll bring 12 torches. We're not going to get much gold out of this one at all, so let's, I don't want to say go minimal on the supplies, but, well, sometimes a spade is a spade, and minimal supplies are what we have, so, minimal. It's not like minimalism is a bad thing, man. Ernest Hemingway was a minimalist, rather. Was anything wrong with Ernest Hemingway? Huh? Don't you say anything bad about Big Papa, because he will come back from beyond the grave, drag you to a cabin in Ketchum, Idaho, and tear your ass apart with a shotgun. Yeah, I made a joke about Ernest Hemingway's suicide. What of it? Big Papa would have been the first one to laugh about that shit. He was nothing if not self-aware. So let's get to work here. Who wants to investigate this? Hop Frog, as you can see, 44 stress already. So he got 40 for walking in the dungeon and 4 from a random pickup. That's fantastic. Let's have Fagin check this out. Pack is already looted. That's fine. Let's move you to the front for now, Fagin. We're probably going to need you to point-blank shot. Specifically, we need you to point-blank shot, like, right now. This will give us a chance to cement my opinion on the whole, man-at-arms issue. I want to see how frequently these guys are ignoring the mark now. I really am curious how frequently they're going to be able to ignore it. Let's just keep piling damage onto this last rank guy. We're probably not going to be able to bring him down before he gets off a blanket fire. Slice and dice. Okay, well, we got double dodge, which is nice. Quadruple dodge on a blanket fire, which is also nice. Holy crap. The dodges, they're out of control. We're dodging all over everywhere. This way, that way, left, right, up, down. It's like watching somebody try and hit Pernell Whitaker with a punch. Fagin is just, man, that's remarkable killing, sir. And we're going to Inspiring Tune, because honestly, I don't think we need... I really don't think we're going to need much more. 1 damage, Bruinor. Okay. So the offensive output of Riposte is laughable. It's laughably bad, honestly. And Archer's Ring is not terrible. We'll hang on to that for now. If nothing else, it's like 750 gold. But the offensive output of Riposte is terrible. And the last time we brought a man-at-arms into the dungeon, my problem with Riposte was all of Riposte damage, even before the changes in the most recent patch, all of Riposte damage always came from swingbacks. The aggregate damage from the initial hit was always subpar. It wasn't even mediocre. It was just kind of bad. But if you could get enough enemies to swing at you, the Riposte was well worth sacrificing the initial damage to get the swingback hits, because they did pretty decent damage. And it seems like that damage has been nerfed, and also, in addition to that, enemies just ignore the Riposte and don't target the man-at-arms anymore, which makes them kind of pointless. Or at least it makes Riposte kind of pointless. Alright, but enough belly aching for now. Let's concentrate on this stress unit before he hits Hop Frog with a critical stress attack, and our little Jester has a very, very bad day. Fantastic start there, by the way, from Fagin. Good dodge from Hop Frog. Alright, so let's go with a little bit of bonk. Now, 1 damage on that unit is not surprising, because gargoyles have ridiculous levels of protection. Just absolutely ridiculous levels. Alright, so we're going to go for the buff there. Little Ren for the old gods. Getting a dodge. Are we getting a dodge bonus from this? We are not. We're just getting extraordinarily lucky with the dodging. Alright, so more bonk. And again, 1 damage is pretty minimal. I can't help but notice that no one last round actually swung at our man-at-arms either. It is worth pointing out. Alright, so those guys, wow, there's a fight for you. 0 damage versus 1 damage. It's 2 titans locked in eternal struggle. It's like walking in a thing fight the Hulk. Nothing is gonna happen in that fight, ever. Just a lot of collateral damage. Alright, let's see here. We kinda still need to work over this stress unit. I can't help but notice that he's still alive, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright, so Riposte working there. Can we hit? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna dash Fagin back to the front. Somebody has to kill that guy. Little 3 on the damage there. That's got a little bit of stress relief. And we're riposting. Okay, Riposte seems to be... Maybe our previous encounter was just extraordinarily poor luck. I'm beginning to wonder. Alright, let's get rid of 10 stress from Hop Frog. Beautiful. I love that the stress heal is targeted now. I can't say enough good things about that. Just being able to drop 10 stress off a unit is remarkably powerful ability. This guy is all but dead, and I'm still going for the stress relief. So Hop Frog's just going to be at the back singing a jaunty tune. The critical is most unfortunate. Yeah, that's not good. We can't open vein on this guy. Well, Oh, what the hell's going on here? Okay. So we're gonna point blank shot a corpse to get it out of the road. And an AoE heal wouldn't be terrible, but I think let's just... I was gonna say let's just kill this guy, but, well, fuck me, I suppose. No need to do that. Hot Frog, more stress relief, I suppose. There's nothing really else you can do. Mostly, I suppose, because I don't actually know anything. God damn, Bruinor, could you get hit with a critical every time anybody swings at you, you piece of trash? I'm real salty with you, Bruinor Battlehammer. Real salty with you, Clan Battlehammer. I mean, if you're the leader, I really gotta start wondering about Clan Battlehammer's battling chops. If they put you in charge of stuff, that's, gotta say, a little questionable, sir. This is a bunch of stress relief? Altar of Light. No, this is a buff. Let's give it to Fagin, actually. Curried favor from the gods. That's right. All for me, gods. All of that favor. I need all of your favor. Seriously, I need a favor. If you could, like, pick me up at the airport this week, I would appreciate it, Zeus. I mean, I know you're the Lord of Thunder and the God of the Olympus and all of that shit, but, I need a ride, and there's nobody around to kind of help me out. So if you could, I don't know, just come pick me up at, say, like 2:30 on Thursday, that'd be good. I'd appreciate it. We're just gonna grind through stress relief with this. This is all Hot Frog, all stress, all the time. We could be doing some battle balloting as well, and you can see why we're doing the stress relief. Holy shit. That was a lot of stress. I don't like these maggots. They have made the maggots significantly... These twitching maggots are way more powerful than they have ever previously been. Man, Bruinor, buddy, you are not making a strong case for the man-at-arms here. Really, pal, you gotta step up your game. You're looking sad, son. You're looking sad. You're looking like a droopy old dog from a bad Warner Brothers cartoon. Was Droopy Dog a Warner Brothers too? He might have been. Simpkin just taking atrocious damage every time he's hit. He's down at 9 health, stunned again. Things are not going well for little Hot Frog. I keep calling him Simpkin, and I'm gonna keep doing it, so don't expect me to change. I do not learn. That's the one thing you should know if you've watched any of these episodes. Great, we didn't get a chance to heal him. Thanks a lot, Bruinor, for fucking up our program. Appreciate it, pal. I could feed Simpkin, but he's gonna heal 1 per food. It almost doesn't really seem worth it. Let's just burn a torch and keep going. We can skip the last room. We've got that going for us. One of these rooms we don't actually have to encounter. And given the dungeon layout, I mean, it's gonna be the last room. That's the only one we even have an option to skip. Traps are gonna be very dangerous for Hot Frog at the moment. We gotta hope we don't... That'll put him on... One trap trigger puts him on death's door. That contains loot. That's good. We need it. We're gonna burn that torch. And probably another torch. Super high torch meta is the new meta. And I'm not ashamed to be a chicken shit and afraid of the dark. I've seen Alone in the Dark, the movie, and I tell you what, seeing Alone in the Dark movie, watching old Christian Slater and Tara Reid and Stephen Dorff, that film made me afraid of the dark. I wasn't previously afraid of the dark, and then I saw Alone in the Dark, and then I realized, holy shit, you know what? Those guys could be lurking out. I mean, Tara Reid could be out there in the darkness right now, lurking, as could Christian Slater and Stephen Dorff, and if they're out there, it's all over. It's all over. There's no hope for man, and if they're out there in the dark, I don't want to be out there in the dark alone with them. So, yeah. This is questionably insane, and I'm still gonna do it. Okay, so, yeah, alright, that's not unexpected. Alright, so Hot Frog is paranoid, that's fine. Stress reduction becoming vastly less important for you. Maybe just cut all their throats to be sure. Well, Hot Frog, I can't say I entirely fault your strategy. I mean, it will work. I don't like the fact that you're angering and upsetting Florence Nightingale. So, I mean, watch what you say around Florence Nightingale. I mean, she's a tender lady with a honest, good, clean, and pure spirit. She doesn't deserve to be exposed to such terribleness. I have holy water. Damn you forever. Yeah, blast it all indeed. I tend to agree. Okay, this is a problem. Hop Frog's first mission may also be Hop Frog's last mission, because it's entirely possible that he dies from a heart attack right friggin' here. Trick the master, ha ha ha. Oh yes, Solo, that was brilliant. Put yourself right in the forefront. That's good thinking. And refusing to be healed and wasting our turn. Well, you're dead, Hop Frog, and yeah, you know what? You deserve it. When you die here, and you will die, sir. The stun on Fagin is most unfortunate. He's all of our damage, I'd like to point out. Except for what Bruinor can meagerly chip in from the occasional rear position. We're getting wrecked by maggots. Could you also just go to the back, please? Just go to the back. Go to the back. Yes, your 2 damage finale was well worth exposing yourself to that level of aggression.
Well struck.
Nice shot from Fagin. He killed the shit out of that corpse. Holy crap, I've never seen a corpse that was deader. I mean, he killed the hell out of it. It's the deadest corpse ever. Somebody finally resisted a stun. That's nice. Alright, come on, Bruinor. The 1-point damage wallop was enough. You are marked. Hopefully the enemy will swing at you and we can try and keep Hopfrog's idiot ass alive because he refused to be healed. Because he is, as previously mentioned, an idiot. Okay, that's gonna be real irritating, Hopfrog. Your paranoia is becoming a very significant problem for the rest of the team, and now I'm kind of hoping that you die, actually. I kind of want you to die. If he's just gonna do, he's never gonna throw a buff. He's gonna attack all the time. Move your ass. All right, move. Okay, Hopfrog. I'm telling you, you're on probation, sir. You're borderline fired, not from the team, but from existence. I'm real salty with you at the moment. Okay, that was our last hunger prompt we can endure. On the plus side, this is the last room. If there's no fight in here, we can just bail. Very salty with you, young man Hopfrog. Very salty. All right, we're getting the hell out of here. Florence Nightingale taking what is frankly an unhealthy and unfortunate level of stress to drag Hopfrog through a dungeon so he could fuck everything up, and we picked up a whopping 4 busts. We didn't lose money, but we certainly didn't make a whole hell of a lot either, and we could still lose money depending on what we pick up here. Yeah, this is all terrible. This, I gotta tell you, developers, you gotta fix this. It's fucking overwhelming. The disease thing, if you get a disease, you should not get a negative virtue as well. The 2 things piling on, it's just made it so that where you're punished for completing missions. On guard, what did this replace? It replaced Precise Striker. That's friggin' terrible. Precise Striker is great, On Guard is at best kind of shitty. Bloodthirsty, of course. Witness replaced Slow Reflexes. That's actually an upgrade. I don't really mind Witness Slow Reflexes blows, so on the bad side, we picked up the runs, which is going to have to be cured. Mercurial, minus Virtue Chance, barely matters. Penalty to heal skills while camping, Bulimia, eh. We'll just cure the diseases, it's fine. But seriously, I know you're excited and that diseases are new, developers, and that you want us to experience them and see what they have to offer. Maybe don't punish people for completing missions, though. That just seems unnecessarily harsh. Or at least even it out a little bit. I mean, don't give a chance for a positive quirk and a negative quirk, and then also just, you're gonna get a disease. That's just piling on. It's just piling on. So let's get rid of the runs, because it's awful. So Florence Nightingale and Hopfrog are both gonna be out for 2 weeks, because they're both gonna need both stress relief and some disease curing. That kind of sucks. Balanced in, natural swing, steady, stress faster. I'm just looking to see if there are any other quirks we want to lock in. Clutch Hitter's real good. Manslayer is also pretty. Let's actually lock in Manslayer. I do like it a great deal. Alright, who else has a quirk we want to lock in? Clutch Hitter, Faded. Yeah, we're going to lock that in. So Half-Cock Jack is going to hang on to Faded forever. Let's get that locked in. And we're, I think, almost exactly at the gold total we were when we started. So our total profit was some slight EXP for Hopfrog and 4 busts. Brilliant. On the plus side, at least the mission didn't take 35 hours. I'll give it credit for that one. It was a short mission that turned out to be short. I am not displeased. And with my not displeased status firmly cemented and Hopfrog being a very goddamn questionable new addition, I gotta say, Hopfrog, your premiere musical showcase didn't exactly blow my hair back, and if I was an agent, I am not signing you to my label, sir. I'm just gonna let you keep toiling away in the garage until you get it right. Yeah. Anyway, idle threats in Hopfrog's music career aside, let's wrap it up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Of course, your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more Darkest Dungeon, consider subscribing as well. We post new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.